Welcome creative friends, Edna Heedy here from The Creativity Activist, coming at you today to announce a group swap, which I've called the From My Desk group swap. This is a make 3, receive 3 swap. For those who haven't participated in that type of swap before, the notion is that you make 3 swaps, all the same, and then you send them in to the hostess, and from there, they are separated out, and then you will receive 3 swaps back from 3 different people. And these swaps generally have a set of requirements. They're kept relatively small because you are making 3, and you send them off, and there'll be video of each of the swaps that goes out, and then you'll receive your swaps back in the mail. So the From My Desk theme is stationery inspired. So the requirements include stationery inspired embellishments, 4 sets of 2. So make 2 of the same type of embellishments and do 4 sets of those so that there's 8 embellishments total. You can interpret stationery inspired embellishments any way you like, but some examples are you might make envelope or packet embellishments, paperclip or page flag embellishments, some paperclip dangles, label, letter, postage stamp type embellishments, or you may have die cuts that are of stationery type, let's say. So scissors or pens or notebooks or crafty tools or anything that you would find on a desk. And then on top of the 8 embellishments, the request is to include 1 small stationery gift. So to purchase a stationery item, keeping it small is the request, such as a pen or some post-its or a little notebook or a clip or a marker. Just 1 item and small in nature. And then to package these up in stationery style. So to make the packaging, so you must make this packaging. And the examples are a clipboard, so you might do a loaded clipboard with your embellishments on them, some sort of pocket like a loaded pocket, or an envelope stack, or a file folder, or a mini binder. You might whip up an archive box or have a desk tray that you make. You can use dies to make these. You could cut it out on some type of machine or just build it yourself. Your choice, but it must be made by you. So 3 sets of exactly the same, and then they must be received to me by the 1st of April. So in saying that, you can use any collection you like, but please make it coordinated. Each of the swaps have to be the same, but if you're using a pack of die cut embellishments from a collection, you can split those across the make. Every single thing doesn't have to be exactly the same, but what you make for each of your participants should be the same. There's no need to make one for the hostess, which is me. I'm participating, so I will receive from the swap as well. But if you feel like you must send something to the hostess, keep it very small, maybe a single bead or a small item from your stash, and then challenge me to use that. Participants must have a public Instagram account and be open to being part of a group message discussion. This is where the Sisterhood of Paper Crafters has some conversation, and we talk about the swap and also provide additional information about where to send the swaps to, when you're getting them back, what the postage requirements are. In the spirit of encouraging participation across the Happy Mail community of paper crafters, I am encouraging all experience and skill levels to participate. You don't have to worry about whether you're good enough. You just have to be happy to be making using paper. If that's you, you'd be very welcome. And this is about learning from others and seeing other techniques. And all you have to do is just be committed to the requirements and the rules of the swap. And then everybody has to be open to receiving a variety of styles and a variety of skills in their return swaps. So if that's you, you're very welcome. Sign-ups will be on an Instagram post where I will post this pink signage. So wait for that. And then once you've signed up on the post, I will confirm your participation and you'll be invited to the group message where we'll talk more about the swap. So 3 swaps are to be posted to Queensland in Australia by the 1st of April, and the reveals will be shared on this YouTube channel. They'll also be returned by Australia Post with the participants responsible for return postage, and I'll talk to you about how that will happen in the group chat. And it is available to Australian and international swappers, but those who don't live in Australia need to understand that international postage is very expensive, so that may inhibit your ability to participate. So if you'd like to participate but you can't, then a good way of participating is just to support the swap. Watch the unboxings and encourage all of the participants. So this is the From My Desk group swap, and sign-ups will be available from today over on my Instagram. I hope you'll all join in and see what you can make from your desk. Enjoy.